I took a 5-hour nap at 9 p.m., so here's an episode of Batshit People from History. Warrior cultures that use slave labor can be seen as a bad thing, but I think that today's generation is just too soft for it. The Spartans were a warrior society that put full emphasis on being the peak male fighter, and from birth men were already tested. And if an elder deemed that baby unfit, they were just tossed off of a cliff. Nowadays, you'd call that a 4th trimester abortion. Now, Spartans were basically always having a beauty pageant with one another. Every morning, hundreds of young, naked men would line up, and then they would be beaten if they were not healthy enough. Talk about a BCE Weight Watchers group, am I right? The Spartans supported their warrior culture by exploiting other Greek slaves called helots. To teach children the dangers of the misuse of alcohol, they would forcibly make helots get drunk. They would also hunt them sometimes. Yeah. Now, Spartan pain tolerance was a whole nother level. From a young age, they were forced to do excruciating exercise, labor, and beatings. However, it was also a competition between the young men to see who could take the most and worst beatings, just to prove that they were the strongest. I think that they were just a little bit too into it if you ask me. Now, all of this training led to one of the most deadly and formidable fighting forces the world has ever seen. At the Battle of Thermopylae, 300 Spartans and 1,100 Thebians stayed back as a rear guard against over 100,000 Persians. After being asked to lay down his arms, King Leonidas simply replied with, "Come and take them." After being told the Persian arrows would block out the sun, he simply said that he would fight in the shade then. The Persians advanced, and Leonidas and the Spartans again and again took down more and more of the Persians. King Xerxes, seeing that the Spartans were going to fight to the last man, refused to give them this honor and ordered his archers to open fire. After centuries of the Spartans declining in power, the Macedonian Empire sent a threat saying if they come to their land, they will destroy Sparta. The Spartans simply said, "If." The moral of the story is that sometimes you need to make a last stand, even if it's just getting your extra ketchup from McDonald's when they aren't giving it to you. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Aki, for subscribing to my Patreon. Love and kisses. Join my Discord. Like, comment, subscribe.